Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing? It is your Monday's mindset, and let's talk about our self worth. All right, let's talk about our self worth because whatever you place on yourself, that's what you're going to be valuing, right? You have to value yourself for you, nobody else. So let's talk self worth and let's look a little bit at self awareness because if we're not aware of some things, then we really don't. On we don't look at the thing in the correct way. For example, if we're not aware that we are valuable, then we won't look at it like that. If we find a piece of an object and we don't know that it's pure gold, we might throw it away, right? But if we know that it's pure gold, then we're gonna probably take it to the good value it and see, wash it off and clean it up. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit about value and about self-worth because we need to value ourselves. We need to know what how worthy we are. We need to know how, you know, proud we are and of ourselves for ourselves, nobody else. Whatever comes from the outside, that's just bonus. But you got to know it for yourself because that will affect everything that you do in your business and in your life. Seriously. All right. Now, my friends, if you're going to be watching me live, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're going to be watching the replay, also let me know where you're watching from because valuing yourself is paramount, paramount, paramount. Okay. All right. So then, for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Yvette Garel, and I come to you live in this community every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, we really talk about mindset. We're trying to reset the mind. We're trying to help ourselves with some inspiration, encouragement, empowerment, so we can take on the challenges that we need to take on so that our business can thrive. Because when we are good, our business is good, right? So that's what we want to empower ourselves. We got to empower ourselves before we can empower people. Alongside that, we talk social media strategies, tips, and tools, and we give ideas to network marketers, social sellers, MLM personnel, direct sales personnel, home-based business owners, anybody who are trying to, for those persons who are trying to build their business online. Right. So, I learn a lot of things for me and I come and I share. I am not the end all be here, but I'm telling you that some of the things that I have learned that has helped me, then I'll come to share them with you. Okay. All right. So, how is everybody doing? How was your weekend? Yes, on Friday, I'm going to tell you that pollen gave me the time of my life. It was really raging havoc in my area and my voice was no good. So I'm working on it and I consistently work on it. So I got some today. So I'm gonna come at you and I'm gonna be for you long. So let's go for it. So we talk about, if we don't place value on ourselves, nobody else will. If we're not aware of what's going on in our bodies and in our lives, who else is gonna be aware? You've got to be aware and then know that you can solidify some things. Be like, okay, well, you know what? Well, let's go biblical for a minute. The word says you're fearfully and you're wonderfully made. Okay. He said he made you in his image, right? And is in his likeness. Huh? He said you're the apple of his eye. Yeah. He said you are blessed and highly favored. He said a lot of things about you. So when you know that you know that you know that you are valuable, then you act like it. Something here. Then you act like it, my friends. You embody that and you embrace it and you act like it, right? So nobody can take that away from you. That is yours, period. Put a stamp on it and hold on to it, right? You've got to master personal mastery. Now, what are you worth? You're priceless. You're valuable, much more than anybody can think. So when you know what you're worth, nobody can tell you any crap, foolishness. All right. People say BS. Yeah. Put you down, talk negative about you and all that kind of stuff because you know who you are. You know how valuable you are. And you know that you're worth more than any number they can come up with. You're priceless. All right. How do you translate that into your business? My goodness. How do you translate that into your business? Now, when you're good, your business is good. Talking from experience. When I don't feel well, I don't work my business well. I do it, but it's challenging because I don't feel well in my body. When I feel good, I am on autopilot, right? I am on autopilot. I'm a whip it up. I'm a whip it up. So it is when you feel good, things around you are good, right? Because if you're at home and things are not going well in your home, that doesn't make you feel good. That don't make you feel happy. You've got to figure that, got to fix those things. Your environment dictates a lot on our behavior, our actions, our thought process. Our environment is powerful, forming a lot of thought processes. It shape our philosophy, what we embrace, what we empower, what we stand for, what we stand against. A lot of things come at us, and we got to be like, oops, let's see, let's measure that against what I actually value. Then you form that philosophy, and then that's what you drive home. Yeah, no matter what comes your way, that's what you believe. That's what you drive home. So our mindset is just, it's like a glass of empty glass. It's just sitting there waiting to be filled with whatever we fill it with. Hmm, hmm. Whatever we choose to fill it with, that's what's going to be in that empty glass. We have to be careful what we fill the glass with for us. So how does all of this translate to our business? As I said, when you're good, your business is good. And you tell me that from experience. I'm gonna ask you if that resonates with you. Drop a one in the comment. But I'm gonna tell you, for me, when I'm not feeling well, as I said, I don't I'm not efficient. I'm not very productive is the word. But when I'm feeling good and I'm at my A game, I'm gonna rock it off, I'm gonna roll it off, I'm gonna just throw it down, and I'm gonna keep going. But if I'm unwell, like when my throat was bothering me the other day, it was like, oh my goodness, now I'm losing my voice again. Now that gave me a lot of cause for concern, because I need my voice, right? Even if I don't speak like that, I need my voice. Who wants to lose your voice, right? So I had to try to feel better, try to get well, stay out of the pollution. And it's hard because pollution is in the air, right? Especially if you have an upper respiratory condition, that the air is what that's what affects you, because that's where the pollution is for you, right? I'm not gonna dig something up from the dirt and eat it. I'm gonna breathe it in, because if the air is clean, then I'm a breathing clean air. If the air is dirty, then because I gotta live, right? I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta go to the dry cleaner. I gotta go to, see my grandchildren. I gotta go to the wherever I feel like I want to go. But I'm breathing in this polluted air, and that's what they say is my issue. But amidst that, so when I'm not well, I know I can't. I'm not efficient. I'm not productive. But when I'm well, I'm efficient and I'm productive. But sometimes you got to fight through all of that. Even in the unwell state, you gotta champion through that. You gotta challenge it, because the mindset we say, oh, you're not so well. You go lie down. You gotta go through that. You gotta put on the next get in next gear and push through that. So that's another lesson for another day. We really want to talk about our value, how we value ourselves, what we think we are worth. Are we worthy of a good business? Are we worthy of our own business? Are we worthy to make $1 million every year? Are we worthy of making $5,000? Are we worthy of breaking the generational curse, the debt, and just all that, that's in our family? Are we worthy of putting a stop to some things in our family, in our lineage? We're coming down from generation to generation, and we succumb. This thing is no. Are we worthy of putting a stop to some of that? Are we worthy of the business that we started? Are we worthy of when we win? Are we worthy when we fail? Are we worthy? Know that, okay, yes, I might fail now, but I can get up and go again. Are we worthy? So when you feel emboldened and feel worthy, and now you become so valuable to you, Because no matter how you say things to sometimes to other people, they might not understand. You've got to break it down because they're not you. You have to be it for you. And when you model that behavior, man, they might start to catch on, right? So you've got to recognize your strengths, my friend. You've got to recognize your strength. What are you strong in? Are you strong in leadership? Are you strong in motivation? Are you strong in you're a go-getter? You don't take no excuses. What are you strong in? Are you strong in emotional intelligence? Are you strong in getting people together, in cooperative and participatory stuff? What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? But I like to look at weaknesses. I always talk about that's what we learn. That's what I learned when I went to college. But I look at weaknesses. It's not really weaknesses. I talk about challenges because you're really not really weak. You're just challenged by a few things. And you can recover. You can rebound, right? So I like to talk about strengths and weaknesses in parentheses, but challenges. What are you challenged by? What is it that you feel you cannot overcome, that you feel you're not worthy? You feel, I can't do this. Oh no, I can't handle that. That's not for me. No. You say those things, you kind of dumb down yourself, a kind of way. And then now you don't give a present. Yes, it might be challenging and you feel like you're weak, but if you just take it one step at a time, find a process, find a mentor, find some resources, you can plow through that. So the mind is so powerful. It just tells us some things, but it depends on how you feel about yourself. If you feel like you're valuable and you're worthy of this, you're gonna find a way. Get me? Yeah. So your strength, recognize, what you're strong in. Recognize those things that are challenging to you and do something about them. Right now, you got to practice, give yourself some grace. Got to give ourselves some grace sometimes, because sometimes we feel so powerful that we don't give ourselves enough grace. You guys dial it back sometimes and take a break. Give yourself some grace. Yes, it might not be working out right now. Gradually, okay, take a rest, take a breather, and come again. Give yourself some grace. We push so hard sometimes that we're making one step forward and two-step backward, right? So give yourself some grace sometimes, because it's not that you're not going to get it done. It may take a little more time. And I know, yeah, I know, we want to get it done right away. But remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Rome was not built in a day. So it's not an overnight thing. The overnight success is just overnight. So give yourself some grace, right? Then cut out the right, people say challenge the negative self talk. I say cut out the negative self talk. I know that's very strong to say cut it out. Yeah, but you've got to be aware that you're doing these negative self talk and try to take them out of your language, right? The I can't, take that out of your language. It's not about I can't. It's about just when. It's not, there might be not the time. It's not that you can't. It's that you just give yourself some time and you're gonna get it done. Right? Everything is possible, my friends. You just need to find the right process, procedure, find somebody, resources, and apply ourselves and take action. Right? So stop, just neglect, just forget about this negativity, because it's not going to get you anywhere, because negative people attract negative people. So if that's what you want to attract, then go right ahead. But I don't know about that. I'm not encouraging that at all. We're gonna have negativity. We're gonna have negative people, but you should not give them space. Anything you focus on, expand, right? You've got to have toxic people. Absolutely. You're going to have some people, nothing works. And they're in your environment. We talk about the environment, how powerful the impact from the environment. They're in your sphere of influence. They're in there. That's why people say, be careful who is in your inner circle, right? Who is in your inner circle? Negative people? There you go. Negative frame of reference. They're going to be like, oh, everything is negative. Everything. So we've got to know who we're having our inner circle. And so when we challenge our negative self talk, or we just cut it out, watch our language, that is going to help us to grow in the direction where now we feel more valuable. Now, oh yeah, I can do that. You empower your own self, and you can do that through personal development. Yeah. A lot of books have been written, a lot of podcasts. People, it's so much out there now, a lot of things on mental health and mental wellness, and, some new modern names to it. But it all boils down to developing yourself in all aspects of your humanity, your spiritual, your physical, your emotional, your psychological, all of that. You find the means, and whether it's be books, whether it's be conferences, whatever it is, whether it's be one-on-one, and listen to some things that can help you to grow in those directions. Okay, now, one of the things that we like to do that pushes us out of our little zone is to set some goals that, man, they're so, they're really unrealistic. And they might have some reality to it, but we set them so big, and it's so many parts to it. If we set small goals, attainable goals, so we can master them step by step by step, and celebrate yourself at every step. Now that's when you really are building up your self-worth, and you feel more valuable, not only for you, but for your family, for your team, because now you have that. It's like you're building up yourself from the inside out, right? Yeah. So surround yourself with some positive people, and not only people, but things too. Positivity, like good books, like, you know good environment, clean environment, not clutter, fresh and inviting. So that helps to brighten your day, that helps to build up your soul, that helps to build up, emotionally. When your environment is in shambles, that's all you feel. That affects, so that makes you feel like, you're not so valuable at all. And then invaluable is, you can look at it in so many different directions, but at the same time, it affects how you look at yourself. How you be like, man, that is so bad. I can't get it done. I don't know what to do. No, what you need to do is take it step by step, little action at a time. Take action. If you sit on the couch, and you said, oh, you're gonna stay sitting on the couch. If you don't get up, then you won't take action. You gotta take action, right? All right. So we gotta practice self-care all the time. So as I said, when we are good, the business is good. When you feel good, you do better. When you feel happy and inviting, you feel sexy, and when you drop the weight and you're fitting that skinny jeans, or the internal things are all the good the doctor's report is good, and all them engines are well oiled, and the machine is running good. You feel good, you do good, you're happy. Yes, and you feel valued, and nobody can tell you otherwise, right? Yeah. So so it is left to you, my friends. It is left to you. I mean, I have to work on me. You've got to work on you. But I'm telling you from experience, I realize that when I am good, I'm telling you, things that, I mean, I turn some negative things into positive, because you gotta have the ability to turn it around. Because if you're not embracing negative behavior, negative, and like negative people around it with negative self-talk and so on, you've got to come up have enough positivity in you to be like, okay, so let's look at it another way. So we gotta turn it around, because some people we gotta help them out, right? Because you got some real deep, die-hearted negative people. And I'm not saying that to say, I hope I don't get in trouble, but seriously, it's like everything is negative. Oh my goodness, they never see a little light at the end of the tunnel. No matter what you say to them, oh, I can't do that. Oh, that's not for me. Oh, I don't even want to try, because I know I won't be able to do it anyway. You talk to people about your business, what you're doing, and how you're learning and how you're growing, and they just look at it and be like, oh, that's for you. But we've got to learn how to approach them with our business and our opportunity, because some folks, all they see is a dollar sign. And growth and development and success is not always about the dollar sign. Of course, when you make an investment, you want to see return on your investment, but then sometimes you grow in so many different direction without even making a dollar. Yes. And so because those things are going to help you to make multiple dollars down the road. So you've got to lay the foundation and build on it. Because how you build a house, my friends? How do you build a house? Got to have a foundation. Got to have a foundation. How you set the foundation will determine the stability of the house. Just like your business. How, if you're not laying the foundation, if you're not learning some skills, if you're not, learning how to talk to folks, if you're not building processes and do all of that, like setting some things that way, when you 3, 5 years or 4 years down the road, whichever your timeline is, those things get in motion and they're working. Kind of lay the foundation. Then you know that, oh, yeah. So your worth, your self-worth, what you value yourself at, you gotta become valuable, because nobody can become valuable for you. So you gotta do it for yourself. So then, what you gonna do? What you gonna do now? It's a lot, right? It's a lot. But it's all about you, my friends. It's all about me. I had to take it in. And you know what? It's not going to always be easy. And it's not going to always be what we want to hear all the time. It's got to be some things that we really don't want to hear, but it's good. They say medicine, good medicine tastes bad. That's what they people say. Good medicine, things that are good for you taste bad in terms of medicine. I don't know, because I don't like medicine. I really try to do my best to, when I have to do it. Yes, it does taste bad. I don't know if it's good for me, but some of them taste really bad. But anyway, all I'm saying is that some things are going to happen. You're going to fail. You're going to falter. You're going to have challenges. You're going to meet roadblocks. We're going to stumble. We're going to be like, oh, feel frustrated. But it should not be the norm. It should be, okay, well, okay, I got these things that are bothering me, or these things I'm not making any progress on. Let me take them one at a time. However, and challenge them and challenge yourself and find ways and overcome. And once you overcome, that is like you're now on autopilot. Nothing can stop you. You feel more valuable. You feel more worthy of what you're doing. And now you're excited. You can talk to people about what you're doing in such a powerful way than before. All right, my friends. So I'm gonna say my little voice here. Oh my goodness. So I want to make sure now that you understand that you are valuable, you're worth it, whatever it is in your business and in your life. So act like it, okay? Act like it, and don't nobody tell you otherwise. So tag your it, right? That's what they say. Yes, you are. You're valuable. You're worthy. You just have to become self-aware of what is going on around you, what is going on in you, because a lot of moving parts, and deal with them accordingly. Give yourself grace. Surround yourself with the people who can help you in these different areas, or seek resources. There's so much help out there. So much help out there. And so don't sit back and not do anything. Take action, all right? And work on it. It's going to happen for you. All right, my friends, I see you on Wednesday, all being well. And we're going to talk some social media strategies. Also on Friday. Take care of yourself and get to work now. And remember that you are valuable, and let nobody tell you anything otherwise. Okay? Take care, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.